Hi, I'm Josh with Bellevue Healthcare. In this video, we're going to go over how to properly use and store an oxygen tank and regulator system. This system will be used in case of a power outage, a oxygen concentrator failure, or for portability if you've been prescribed portable oxygen. The first thing to do when setting up an oxygen tank is to remove any device that's covering the ports on the tank itself. That may be a blue one like you just saw, or something white, just something covering the top. You'll need to remove that first. You'll notice on the tank that there are two holes on that top of the tank. Those match with the two pins on the regulator. When putting a regulator on, you'll lift the top up, the regulator slides over the top, and you'll see those pins slide into the two holes. Once the pins are securely in the holes, you'll tighten the T-bolt to a hand-tightened level. After the regulator is tightened on the tank, you're going to use the toggle on the top, turning it counterclockwise to open. Once you open it, you'll hear a faint pop and you'll see the gauge jump to full. Once that's open, you're going to turn the meter to your prescribed flow rate. I will use 2 for an example here. After your oxygen is running, you'll plug your cannula into the nozzle on the bottom of the regulator. Once you're done using the oxygen from the tank, you're going to first close the valve by turning clockwise. Once we've turned it clockwise and closed the valve, you'll notice the gauge dropping much more rapidly. That's letting the oxygen out of the regulator. Once you see the gauge drop to 0, go ahead and turn the flow back to 0 on the regulator. Once your gauge is at 0, you're ready to move this regulator to a new tank if needed. To do that, you'll loosen the T-bolt and remove the regulator. When storing the oxygen tanks, make sure they're secured in a rack in the upright position or in a cart. If you do not have a rack, you'll need to lay it on its side where nothing can fall on top of it or where it's not going to roll off of anything else. They should be stored in a cool, dry place, not too hot, not too cold, and not too humid. This has been how to properly use and store an oxygen tank and regulator system.